Back from the dead.
Hello zombies. We are here in an unexpected place. Today's haunted location is a haunted village. A pretty famous one. You might have heard of it. Sleepy Hollow. And appropriately, I'm sitting on a bed for when I'm gonna sleep, which is probably not tonight. If you're wondering why I'm whispering, it's because the walls in this place are paper thin. I've already heard all of my neighbors' conversations and I don't want them to hear mine. So this one's gonna be a quieter one. ASMR Glam&Gore, if you will. That's my impression of an ASMR tutorial. I know it's not accurate, but it's what you get. Wait, no, we got this for the ASMR. Does that do it for you? Oh, if you're wondering why I have a broom, it's because in this video, I am doing some witchy things today. What do I do with my broom? What do I do with it? I will be doing a Glam&Gore witch. So for that, we're just gonna get pretty and we're gonna start there. Let's do it. And I'll tell you about where we are too. Both Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow were said by one ghost investigator to be the most haunted place in the world. No biggie. So I'm excited to be here. I actually don't think I ever realized Sleepy Hollow was a real place. Not only is Sleepy Hollow a very real town, but Washington Irving, the guy who wrote Sleepy Hollow, is buried here in the cemetery, close by. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go there, don't worry. We're going to all the spooky places because I'm still looking for ghosts. I feel like I have to choose between my dark and light side on a daily. Do I go to the grocery store looking like Mikey? Or do I go to the grocery store looking like a demon? Or a clown? Or a zombie? Or a SpongeBob? Endless possibilities. And sometimes the dark side wins. Anyway, makeup. In keeping with the theme of the location that we're in, I am doing a Victorian inspired witch. So I have on my outfit already. I got on my wig, my base, and my brows, so we can get right into the fun stuff. Fun stuff is gonna start with some eyeshadow. Let's do it. First, I'm gonna take this color and put it in the crease of my eyeballs to start. And I'm gonna put that same color underneath of my eye. I think you rustling your beard like echoed through the whole room in a really weird way. It freaked me out. I mean, it certainly feels haunted here. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing in a smaller area with the black eyeshadow, that one. Now, I'm gonna put some concealer onto my lids so that they're kind of sticky, and then I'm going to put pigment directly on top.
Immediately.
I'm using a purple pigment to go with my purple coat. Speaking of purple coats though, a witch said to be from the area. Let me give you some history lessons real quick. So, Sleepy Hollow is basically North Tarrytown, but it became its own named village in 1996. We are in the Tarrytown house estate right now, in the King Mansion, which is very fancy. Old mansion turned into a hotel. But in Sleepy Hollow, there was, I'm reading this off of the internet, but there's a legend of Hulda the Witch from Sleepy Hollow. She was an immigrant from Bohemia, and she was feared by her neighbors here in Tarrytown because she fired on British troops, the redcoats, not the purple coats, but the redcoats. That's how I did this segue, yes. She fired on them with deadly accuracy during the American Revolution, but in the process of killing a bunch of redcoats, she became mortally wounded. But she's not such a bad lady. It was discovered that after her death that she had left her possessions and her money to the widows of patriots who had died during the war. So Hulda was kind of a baller and pretty nice, I'd say. Maybe witches are kind of nice after all, and they shouldn't get such a bad rep. Witches get a bad rep, just saying. You can be a good witch. I like how I said I needed to put pigment on immediately after putting the concealer on while it was still wet, and then I didn't, and I told you a story. I'm gonna put more concealer on again. Whoops. And then once that purple's on the lid, I'm gonna go back in with the black eyeshadow and just kind of darken up that corner. And then in order to make this a little extra witchy, I'm going to exaggerate the thing that I do in my everyday makeup, which is to do a point on the inner corners down. I'm going to do that with eyeshadow though. I usually only use eyeliner. So I'm taking the black and I'm going to draw that down into the corner. Then I'm gonna do a little witchcraft, add some mascara, some lashes. That's I Dream a Genie. Get your folklore correct. Yeah. Wait a minute. And we're back. Eyeballs done. Let's do some lips. For the lips, I am taking a nudish lip liner and doing the thing that you do with lip liner. And I'm just gonna do a really peachy, pretty lip with this. Yes. I'm gonna do some really heavy contour to look sexy, like witches do. And because when you have dark eyes, you're gonna wanna balance out your contour so your face doesn't look so ghostly. We're not ghosts, we're witches. A little bit of highlight on the cheeks using my fingers because I don't have a brush for it. We're out on the lamb. What does that mean? Lamb? Lamb? Pork chops? I don't have a brush. We're finger painting. Oh, and by the way, if you think my eyebrows look crappy today, you're correct. I literally did them in the car, on the highway, while moving. I wasn't driving, don't at me, but I was in motion. They're not my best. I know. I'll fix them. Someone at home is watching and they're really mad. I will fix it for you. Mainly because I also just messed it up.
I'm Jersey Turnpike, no less.
That's right, which if you've ever been on that, you know that I actually did really good. Well, I did really well, considering. I speak English good. Every time I'm blonde and have really intense eye makeup on, I just feel like Britney Spears. A ghost. It was me. I'm the Ghost. Twist. Written by M. Night Shyamalan. My Halloween series, written by M. Night Shyamalan. And then I'm gonna put some blush on my cheeks because it's growing on me a little bit. I don't want to talk about it. We were in Philly yesterday, which is M. Night's home, a while ago in your time, but I filmed Eastern State last night. So as far as you're concerned, it was a little while ago, but that's too much blush and this is why I don't use it. Okay, let's move on.
I was gonna make a joke about how that means that our series is terrible and overrated, but...
You know what? I think you're having too much liberty with putting your own peanut gallery comments into the video. And I think it ends right here. I think it ends right there forever. You're not, actually, so it's not funny at all. Okay, glam done, but not complete without. So this is my glam witch, not witch, never witch. You will see is very different than gore witch. She's seen some stuff by the time she gets to the gore witch. Now I must do something which pains me. I'm gonna have to take off everything I just did. Ah, the life of a YouTuber. Okay. Back to feeling naked. I was only clothed for but 3 minutes. Watch me go from glam to gore in 3 seconds. I didn't actually do much. I can try harder. It's better. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're getting there. I need... Oh, it's focusing on my armpit. There's a ghost in my armpit. Confirmed. Oh my god. A ghost shot me a hair tie. What a nice ghost. It's the opposite of every girlfriend I've ever had in my life who just steals them. Good job, buddy. I don't even need it. It's just for show. Low-key today. My voice is tired from all the videos. Because I'm about to put a gigantic prosthetic on my face and it's gonna be real hard to get into my eyeballs, I'm putting in contacts now. I'm back with my soulless ginger eyeballs and ginger skin. Okay, for the gore, we are going full Robert Loggia. Oops. There we go. I don't know why it reminds me of Robert Loggia. It just does.
It looks exactly like Robert Loggia.
Doesn't it? Like, I think that they mirrored this after him. Some zombies may remember, I think I told the story once of how an actor yelled at me on set because I wrote cue cards too small for him to read, but the producers told me to write specifically that big, and then everyone just let me get yelled at for a while. No one stopped him from yelling at me, and then I had to go back and rewrite them all, and they kind of told me to rewrite them like they were mad at me. That was Robert Loggia. So this is fitting. It's not fitting, actually. It's way too big for my face. That's terrifying. Tutorial done. That's all we needed. I'm scared. We're scared. Let's go. Okay, so this is one giant prosthetic. I've never put one giant prosthetic on my face before, but today's the day. It doesn't fit my face. We're gonna make it fit my face because we have no other option. Okay, go team. I'm just gonna put glue in the center, start pushing it down, and hope it works out. That's my grand plan to become a full witch. And whatever doesn't fit is going under my wig. Let's do it. Break. I'm using Prozaid. It's focused behind me because ghosts. The theme of this series is there a ghost or does my autofocus suck? You be the judge. scariest part of the whole series. Mikey rips her face off. This is the last video I'm filming in the series. I don't know if it's gonna be the last one that you see, but it's the last that I'm filming in the series. Honestly, if I can't get this off, I might just straight up get in the shower with it on my face. Run it underwater long enough that it eventually peels off.
Or get on the planes and model that on your face.
I can't imagine TSA would hate that. No, it's probably fine. This is very Silence of the Lambs. Just blowing into my face. I'm lightheaded. I'm fine. The people next door are thinking, that's a really strange ghost. Okay, I'm diving in. Let's see how this goes. Oh god, I hate this already. Oh, it's wet. I mean, of course it's wet, but it's more wet than I was ready for. It should be tacky. It's not tacky. Oh god. I hate it. My head looks gigantic now. That's gonna be a problem. Even when I smile, it looks like I'm sad. It's focused up there. It thinks that's a face. Why does it think? It's moving. It's moving. It's following something. Nothing's moving up there, but it's following something. I'm gonna get my phone out because I missed this opportunity on the Queen Mary. Okay, look, 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 look. You see it. You see it. It's following that, and it's moving. Why is it following something that's clearly not moving? Oh my god. Yo, why? Ghost. 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 I'm poking the ghost. I mean, I know that, like, my face is officially not the same as it was, but that is spooky. Help. It's scaring me. No, it's not fixed. It fully thinks that there's a face there and not a face here. Don't like that. Excuse me, you're gonna disturb the ghost? Now it thinks the wall is my face. I think you gotta do the center on thing again. You just punched me. See, this is what it's supposed to look like, people. Like that. So when it just went from my face up in the corner, dancing around. See, like how, like, I move around and it follows me? Okay, let me just remind you, it just moved around and followed that static corner. Not cool. Do not approve. I'm so glad I caught it this time because I was so upset when I didn't catch it in the Queen Mary, and the same thing happened in the Queen Mary. Except that it did it for several minutes in the Queen Mary, and anyway, about this face. God, that's gonna hurt so bad later. Oh man, the focus is having a hard time. We either woke up the ghost or this face just confused the hell out of everything. Probably a little bit of both. The ghost saw me and they were like, yo, bring out the witches. We got some. Yeah, okay. I'm not. Like, I know that that edge is not down. There's no shot in hell that I'm prosating my baby hairs. No shot. I'll have a wig on. That's all that matters. Yeah. Actually, let's put the wig on and see if that's good enough, because I certainly hope it is. I mean, I can't see as well, but this is a little ridiculous. Oh, it's focused on my armpit again. Love that for us. Oh, now it thinks it found me. Both of you are looking at me like like I'm the most beautiful witch you've ever seen. Oh, that's a look. Wow, this wig sucks. This is the only wig we could choose from though, so whatever. And for now, it hides the edges, which is all I cared about. We'll worry about the rest later.
Oh my god, I can't believe you actually did that.
I mean, you did the universal symbol first. You taught me that symbol. It's your fault. All right. Paint this witch. I'm blending my edges a little bit. Okay, so I am sealing my prosthetic with castor seal so that we can paint on it without it absorbing all of the color. Oh. Ew. It smells bad. Giving this an even base of skin colored stuff. Oh wow, I'm getting good with my instruction. Some more ASMR for your listening pleasure. I accidentally glued my eyelashes down onto my face, so my eye is being perpetually pulled downwards. It's fine. This is fine. Ow, it's not fine. Ow. Alright, we got a base on her face. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I was just digging into this color, like, why is none coming off on my brush? There's a plastic cap on it. I'm so intelligent. Alright, wow, what a difference. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm just stubbling my skin with different colors like purples, blues, greenish yellows, grays, and browns to give it kind of a translucent texture. Make it a little busy, break it up a bit. Y'all, so there's a rock here, a famous rock called Spook Rock or Raven Rock, and legend has it this lady died seeking shelter from a snowstorm, and now she sits at Spook Rock and she shrieks before a storm comes in the winter. It's not winter, it's fall. There isn't a storm that I know of. Oh my god, oh my god. Weird. The focus just jumped off my face to here, up to there, and then back to my face. My finger was here, but it was above my finger, and then back on my face. Like it jumped, like it just followed. The autofocus is haunted. Anyway. It's not a winter night, and I don't think a storm is coming, but when I wasn't recording, of course, my audio software got glitchy in it, and it stopped. That sounds so made up. It's not made up. We heard shrieks outside. Perhaps animals, perhaps the ghost of Spook Rock. You be the judge. We're gonna call it Raven Rock now. Name is debatable, I guess. So apparently Raven Rock is 15 minutes away, but, you know, if you were a ghost, this town is freaking quiet. I wouldn't put it past the ghost that it could scream loud enough that I could hear it 15 minutes away. Theory busted, whatever. One of the women that haunts this town is called the woman who ate green apples, which is scary because eating fruits, being healthy, is terrifying. My jokes are getting worse as time goes on. In case you didn't know, the Headless Horseman was a dude who got his head blown off by a cannonball in the war. I assume it would happen in a war, right? The Revolutionary War. Ding. And he comes back to, wow, this is starting to look really weird. Gummy. Yo, sea sponges.
Something just happened there.
Yeah, I think you're...
Do you not see it on the monitor anymore?
No, but the monitor shut off and my laptop shut off at the same time, even though they're not connected. Did the battery just die, or is it spookier than that? I don't know either. Gesundheit is a joke. It was a bad joke. Like I said, they're getting worse with time.
No good jokes come after 2:30 a.m.
Is it 2:30? Focus on me.
It's
Yes.
almost the witching hour.
True. When is the witching hour, Mark? Do you know?
Like 3?
Between 3 and 4 a.m.
Oh, it's almost the witching hour. Sweet. Okay, so apparently witches back in the day, let's clear the air here about my kind of people. Witches back in the day were people that the common folk just didn't understand. Like, that's it. This whole folklore is centered around real people who were just misunderstood. Kind of wild when you think about it. Hello. Over here. Over here. Hi. It's not focused on anything now. How much one about the sculptor of this thing just really liked Robert Loggia? He wanted to immortalize him in a witch prosthetic.
Yeah, the woman who froze to death at Raven Rock. Apparently her wailing sounds similar to the wind. That's convenient.
Oh, that is either convenient or she is heard often. Because I heard some real wails. Yeah, that really is convenient. To name the rules of your ghost story after things that happen all the time in nature. And what BS is that? That's way too dark! Now it's an age spot. Alright, cool. You know what? Yeah, age spots. Coming right up. Happy accidents. Oh, now my face looks dirty. Alright, we're gonna stop with those happy accidents. I think I'm a pretty sexy lady, personally. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I do pretty well on Tinder. I don't know if that says more about me or more about Tinder. I'm running out of things to do to this thing. I guess I should try to put some kind of wrinkles in my neck. This is totally not anatomically correct.
Maybe we're trying to go with some blues.
Well,
Maybe make the lips blue?
I mean, I thought we were going for realism. I mean, I'm just kind of painting it like a face.
But the lady from Raven Rock had some blue lips.
True. I mean, that seems pretty spooky to me. There, lips are blue. It just looks like I've been eating powdered donuts. A ghost dog. Alright, I'm ready for my debut. Oh my god, this wig is so bad. Out with the old and in with the boo. Maybe I should just be bald. Cute. Oh, that reminds me. I can still somehow get grosser than this. Sexy. Yeah. What the heck is going on here? I gotta hitch a ride to some cemeteries and stuff. 1685! That flag is also from 1685.
This is crazy crickets. Look at the moon over there.
Oh my god.
No, I was in front of you. How the hell did I do it?
Goddamn darkness. Why is no one else concerned but me? Someone just threw a rock at us.
I'm pretty sure it was an acorn.
So we're at the old Dutch church and cemetery, and there's just straight up graves behind the church. We've got a ghost camera, ghost hunting for us.
It just captured the ghost knocking your hat off.
There's so much imagery of, like when I think of like New England and places like Sleepy Hollow, I think of like stars, moon through trees, cemeteries, churches, and it's literally all right here. The moon through the trees. I mean, this looks so cliche, it's insane, but I guess this is kind of where it comes from. We wanted to go find Washington Irving's grave, but there aren't a lot of walkways that we can see to actually walk through the cemetery. So for the sake of not disturbing the graves, we're not gonna go look for him. Not because I'm scared, but because it's rude, obviously. There's just no pathways to go find his grave. Also, we might be trespassing. Don't do this at home?
So we don't.
Ooh, that's scary.
So we're not worrying about. There's so many stars.
Oh my god, you scared me. Don't speak like that. God, I'm like ready to run.
You're freaked out? Do you want to leave?
I'm afraid of people.
No, I understand.
Might be hanging out in here.
No, I understand. Well, if we got everything you want, we don't have to stay.
I'm concerned about the squirrels that are throwing acorns at us.
Acorns are dropping like crazy over there.
They are. Spooky. This place is apparently haunted AF. Apparently that wind is the wail of the woman, right? Not the one who ate the apples.
No,
That
the
wind.
Raven Rock.
Raven's Rock, the woman who wails.
Or Spook Rock.
Leaves are scaring me right now. What are you looking at? What are you both looking at? What are you both looking at? Guys.
There was some weird noise. I don't know what it was. I was trying to figure out what it was.
What did you hear?
It just sounded like something like rolling.
Could it be a head?
It could be.
There's a person.
Someone walking across the street. Did you see where they were walking from?
What do we do? Where's going?
The only thing that we want to make sure of is the car.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down here. This is apparently the Headless Horseman bridge, but this is a big bridge. It's just a street. This isn't spooky. And the rest of the locations are like deep in the woods. Like Spook Rock is actually deep in the woods. It's 5 a.m. We don't really know where we are, so we're not gonna do that. Come on, ghost. You wait how long? And technically this estate/renovated hotel is in Tarrytown, not in Sleepy Hollow, but the only reason that we're not staying in Sleepy Hollow is because there's apparently no lodging in the village of Sleepy Hollow itself. Spooky sprinklers. But they are considered twin cities, essentially, so it's as close as we could get. I feel like it counts. It's still one of the most haunted places in the world. I would know because a ghost keeps knocking off my damn hat. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Like this video if I look like your grandma. Like this video if I don't look like your grandma. Like this video if I look like your grandpa. I'm emoting under here, you probably can't tell, but I am. And hit the notification bell even though it Probably won't work. I'm getting optimistic, you hear that? I said probably won't work. Things are looking up. Get pumped for the last video in the Haunted Halloween series. And I don't know what I'm gonna be for Halloween. Probably like a girl going to a pajama party. I think that's gonna be my costume for the year. I'm gonna be asleep for Halloween. Perhaps in Sleepy Hollow. It is officially 3 a.m. You know what that means. Witching hour. Gotta go.
It's described as like an antelope-looking, deer-looking moose with wings.
It was clearly eyes looking like directly back. I can't tell what's behind those trees.
Should not be out here alone. Let's go back. I'm done. I'm good.
Keep an eye on
Shouldn't do that.